الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن اتبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد. Today, بإذن الله تعالى, we will answer the questions for the previous story, or the story that we've been discussing, الناسك والجرة, the hermit and the jar. So the first question, Ya Anmul Haq, is
ماذا
كان
الرجال
يعطي أو ماذا كان الرجل ماذا كان الرجل الغني
يعطي الناس
الغني what have I written that الغني ماذا كان الرجل الغني يعطي
الناس
right. ماذا كان الرجل الغني يعطي الناسك. So, what does this question mean?
Mother and why?
Not why, mother.
What?
What? What? Forget kana for the moment. الرجل الغني means the rich
man.
Right, the rich man. يعطي يعطي means he يعطي أعطى يعطي means he gives. الناسك, the hermit. So when we have kana before yu'ti, the meaning is used to give. So what did الرجل الغني used to give الناسك, right? This verb yu'ti, very important because it's used all the time to give. A'ta. The past is a'ta. Right? Like in the ayah, Inna a'tainaka al-kawthara. Right? So that's the question. And the answer is, how do we begin? Well, we're going to begin with kana. Right? Kana. Then الرجل الغني right. كان الرجل الغني يعطي
now if we can say asala الناسك asala.
Right. الناسك الصلاة. Right. It's a simple answer because we're just repeating what's in the question. Right? كان الرجل الغني يعطي الناسك, which is the question, except for mother, and then al-asala, the honey. Now what's interesting about this verb هذا الفعل يعطي is it takes two objects. Right? The first object is الناسك, and the second is al-asala. So both of them have to be
Mansub.
mansubun. Right? So this sentence, or both the question and the answer, contain a very important construct, which is the use of yu'ti,
Yeah.
right? With the subject and the object. The person who did it and the person who received it. Just as we all the time give things to people,
Yeah.
we should remember how to change it to the first person.
Yeah.
Right? So if we wanted to say, for example, I used to give the nasik honey, how would we say it?
Kana.
No, you'd have to make this first person.
Ana.
Kuntu.
Kuntu.
Remember?
Oh, past tense. Sorry.
Kuntu.
Kuntu. Then Ati.
Uti.
Oti.
Kuntu uti
An-nasika.
an-nasika
Ala salah.
ala salah. Right? Kuntu uti. I used to give an-nasika, the hermit, ala salah. And if we wanted to say we used to give the nasik honey, we would say
Kunna.
kunna, good. Kunna, and then
Nuti.
nuti
An-nasika.
an-nasika
Ala salah.
ala salah. Kunna nuti an-nasika ala salah. Right? So remember to always challenge yourself and ask, how do I change it for the other conjugation? Right? So that's the first question. Any issues with that? Nice and simple, right?
Yeah, it is.
Right, the second one is
Aina
Aina
wada an-nasika al-asala.
right. Aina wada'a an-nasi. Number two is Aina wada'a
An-nasika.
an-nasi al-asala. Right. Aina wada'a an-nasik al-asal. Right. So what is the haraka or the marking on the calf huna?
I think it's going to be nasiku.
Why is it going to be a nasiku?
Because it's the marfu, because it's the dual.
Because it's the doer. And the fa'il on the doer is always
Marfu.
marfu'un. An-nasiku. Aina wada'a an-nasiku al-asal.
La.
La. Why al-asala?
Because object.
Because it's the maf'ulun bihi. And the maf'ulun bihi is always
Mansub.
mansubun.
Why did Nasik used to keep them honey?
Where did he place or pot?
Put.
Remember, wada'a is he put. Right?
Yeah.
He placed or he put. Okay? Aina wada'a an-nasiku al-asala. And the answer to this is, how are we going to begin?
An-nasik.
No, animal haqqa. We're going to begin. If we're going to answer this as al-jumlatul fi'liya, we're going to begin with
Wada'a.
wada'a. Wada'a
An-nasiku.
an-nasiku
Al-asala.
al-asala
Wajarrat. Ila jarrat. No.
ila wada'a an-nasiku al-asala
Inside.
in
In. Fi.
fi Right. في
جرتي
في
جرتي.
right. Well, either it's going to be في الجرة
في الجرة.
or في جرة. Right. So we'll say في جرة. Okay. في جرة because it's just a jar.
Nothing affect on it. So جرتي.
Well, في has.
Two of them.
Yeah, right. في جرة. Right, you could say في الجرة. So it depends how you want to phrase it. Is it, do we refer to the jar as a jar or the jar?
Yeah.
Right, it doesn't really matter. So this is the answer. وضع الناسك الأصل في جرة. Okay. الناسك placed the honey في in a jar. And if we wanted to say I placed the honey in a jar, we would say
أضع.
no, that's present. We're talking past. I placed would be وضعت.
أضعت.
وضعت الأصل في جرة.
Yeah.
And if we want to say we placed
نضعت.
وضعنا.
Yeah.
وضعنا الأصل في جرة. Right? So that's the past.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about the present, right, that I place, you drop the waw and it becomes
أضع. أضع.
أضعوا.
أضع. Yeah.
Okay? أضعوا.
في المضارع.
Yeah, الفعل المضارع becomes أضعوا, I place. نضعوا, we place. يضعوا, he places. تضعوا, she places, or you.
You. Single male.
Okay? So remember the present conjugation for وضع, it's slightly different because you drop the waw, it being a weak letter.
Weak letter. Like answer.
Right? So is that clear? Okay. السؤال الثالث. The third question is
أين استلقى
أين استلقى
الناسك.
الناسك. Right. So number 3. أين استلقى أين استلقى الناسك. Right? أين, right, shorten this. أين استلقى الناس. What goes on the calf هنا? الناسك. Why?
That's the doer.
Because it's the doer. أين استلقى الناسك. Right? أين استلقى الناسك. So what does this question mean?
Where the nasik lie down, lay down.
Right.
Yeah, lie down.
أين, where, استلقى means he led down.
Lay down, yeah. Resting.
Right? الناسك is الناسك because it's the
So it means doer.
It's the doer, right? It is the doer. And the doer is always
Maf'ul.
marfu'un. So how are we going to answer this question? We're going to begin with No. Istalqa. We're going to begin with istalqa because why? Because it's a fi'lun. And we're going to answer the question with the jumlatul fi'liyya. Wal-jumlatul fi'liyyatu tabda'u bil-fi'li. It begins with the fi'l. So istalqa and then
الناسك.
الناسك. استلقى الناسك. Why الناسك?
backward.
Because it's a do and the do is always مرفوع. استلقى الناسك.
The house.
No, where did he lie down?
Where?
Well, really it's talking about how.
How? On his back.
Right.
On his back.
On his back.
Yeah.
So استلقى الناسك on
Allah.
على على
ظهر. No. ظهر.
على ظهره ظهره. استلقى الناسك على ظهره. Right?
Yeah.
ظهر means back. ظهره means his back. ظهري is مجرور
Is that thing?
because of the effect of the harf jar على. Okay?
Ordinarily used to be mansub because that's the object.
Right.
But because of Allah, it's changed to majhul.
Ordinarily it should be مرفوع.
Fatha isn't it?
No. By itself, left alone, that would be ظهره. It becomes ظهره because of Allah.
Yeah.
Right? استلقى الناسك على ظهره. Nice and simple. Now if we wanted to say I lay down on my back, we would say, we have to change استلقى. It becomes استلقيت. استلقيت.
Yeah.
استلقيت على ظهري.
Zahri, my back, yeah.
Right? If you want to say you lay down on your back, you'd say استلقيت على ظهرك.
Zahrika, yeah.
We lay down استلقينا على ظهورنا, on our backs.
Zuhrina.
ظهور is the plural of ظهر. Right? So we'd say ظهورنا. استلقينا على ظهورنا. So remember how that changes with the other forms, different conjugations. It becomes استلقيت. Right?
Like it stickers to Ayoko
Yes, like that.
from the beginning.
Okay? That clear? Right. Number 4 is
Hal
هل
Nasiku
هل الناسك هل الناسك هل. Actually, that would become halin because of the two sukoons. Halin nasiku mutazawwijun. Mutazawwijun. Hal الناسك متزوج. What does متزوج mean? Married.
Married, yeah.
Remember we encountered the verb that this is based on in our previous lesson. تزوج.
Wazu, yeah.
Okay? Remember when الناس he said وتزوجوا امرأة جميلة. Right? So here متزوج. That's the maf'ul, ismu maf'ul. of تزوج, متزوج, married. So هل الناسك متزوج?
Did
Was
the hermit married?
right. Was the hermit married? That's the question.
No.
No. He was married.
No. He was thinking to
Right. So how do we begin our response?
La.
La. Right. La.
Then الناسك.
La. No, but how are we going to negate it? We've started with the la, then we have to negate this sentence. How are we going to do that? How are we going to negate متزوج?
Lam. No.
Right? Yeah, but if we're going to use la, there's several ways.
Yeah.
So okay, let's start with the lam. La, lam. And then if we're going to use the lam, what does the lam negate? No, but what type of word does the lam negate?
Past tense.
Past tense.
Yeah.
Okay? Not past tense. Present tense.
Giving a past tense meaning. So.
Yes. لا لم يتزوج لا لم يتزوج الناسك. Okay, الناسك. And then this takes a kasra because of the 2 seconds. لا لم يتزوج الناسك. The nasik did not marry. Okay, but really, even though it answers a question in meaning, here the noun is used, married. So we need to negate the noun. And we've already encountered one way of doing that, using laysa. Right? So we'll leave this because that's how you negate it, using a verb. But if we wanted to negate it using laysa to negate the ismun, we'd say la. Laysa الناسك ليس الناسك متزوجا. متزوجا. Right, لا ليس الناسك متزوجا. Okay, remember that laysa is like a normal verb. It takes a subject, but they call it ismu laysa, and it takes an object which they call khabaru laysa, like kana. Okay, so you would say la laysa an-nasiku mutazawwijan. So the first way of negating or answering the question is using a verb, yatazawwaj. But you will negate it with lam. The second is to use laysa to negate the ismun, mutazawwij. Then there's a third way of doing it. The third way that you could do it is you could say la, and then using lam again, lam yakun متزوجا. This is the third way, and then that sukoon becomes a kasra. Right? So what have we done now? We've used, which is like kana, which is kana, right? Was, present tense. Okay? He was. Then we put lam before it, meaning he wasn't.
Oh, right, he wasn't married.
Yeah. Well, no, he wasn't. An-nasiku wasn't
Married.
mutazawwijan.
Yeah.
And then that has to be mansubun because it's khabru kana. This is now ismu kana, an-nasiku, and khabru kana is mutazawwijan. Right? So we've used kana, or that should be, remember that yakun should be yakunu. Yakunu. Kana yakunu. Right? Present tense. Kana yakunu.
Yeah.
Right? Kana yakunu. That's al-madi, the past. This is al-mudari, the present. Kana yakunu. Okay? He was, he is. Or there was, there is. Kana yakunu. But we place lam before it to negate it.
Yeah.
Okay? So now what we're saying is, he wasn't. Who wasn't? An-nasiku. What wasn't he? Mutazawwijan, married. Right? Lam yakun an-nasiku mutazawwijan. So we've got 3 different ways. I mean, we could also, for the sake of completeness, we could also say la ma kana an-nasiku mutazawwijan. We could use mutazawwijan. We could use ma kana, which is the same. Saying lam yakun and saying ma kana is the same.
Yeah.
Okay? Because we're just still negating he wasn't. Right? So 4 different possible ways of answering the question. Hal in-nasiku mutazawwijun. Mutazawwijun. Right? Okay, question number 5. Read it, Animal Hub. Number 5 is? ماذا حدث
الناسك والعسل في
للناسك والعسل
في
ماذا حدث للناسك والعسل في
ناحية القصة
في ناحية القصة في ناحية القصة في ناحية القصة ماذا حدث للناسك والأصل في ناحية القصة. What does it mean? ماذا means
What?
why. You said that at the
What?
what? What حدث للناسك. What does حدث mean? Happened.
Happened.
He happened or it happened.
Happened.
Here clearly it means it happened.
It happened.
Okay. What happened للناسك
To the Nasik.
to the nasiki والأصلي. Why do we say والأصلي? Why is that مجرور? Because that's waw al-ataf. Waw al-ataf. It means the waw that connects to the previous word in state.
Right.
Okay, so because this is majrurun, this is also majrurun, right? So ماذا حدث للناسك والأصل في إن ناحية القصة. في ناحية القصة. في. What does ناحية mean? End.
And right. Qissa one story.
القصة is the story. Why is it في ناحية القصة? What type of construct is this? ناحية القصة.
Probably Dafa.
إضافة. Okay. في ناحية القصة. And how do we know it's إضافة? Two words closely related. Remember, an إضافة doesn't always convey the meaning of possession like here. Here it's just two words connected. End of the story. And that's a majrur.
Yeah.
Okay? في ناحية القصة. So what does it mean? ماذا حدث للناسك والأصل في ناحية القصة.
What happened? Nasik and the honey.
في ناحية القصة.
End of the story.
In the end of the story. Okay? What happened to the nasik and the honey in the end of the story?
Yeah.
Well, what did happen to the nasik and the honey in the end of the story?
He broke the jar and the honey
Flowed onto his face. Right. So how are we going to begin?
Hadasa.
No, you don't need hadatha.
No, we don't need a
Because you're not going to say happened.
happened.
You respond by just saying what happened.
Yeah.
It's like saying mother fa'ala. Whenever you have a question, mother fa'ala, you don't say fa'ala.
No.
You just say what he did.
Yeah.
Right. So how are we going to begin?
Can start a nasiku.
No, we're going to, well, if our answer is going to contain a verb, remember,
We need to start with the verb. Yeah.
we need to begin with the verb. So is it going to begin with the verb?
Yeah.
Well, it's easier to begin with this. في ناحية القصة. Okay. في ناحية القصة. Right. في ناحية القصة. In the end of the story, what single verb do we need now to explain what happened? Broke.
Broke, yeah.
What's the verb he broke?
Kasara.
كسر. في ناحية القصة كسر
Nasiku.
الناسك. Why الناسك?
Because the doer.
Because he's a doer. كسر الناسك
Java.
الجر جرة في ناحية القصة كسر الناسك الجرة and
You broke and the honey leg flowed.
right وصال الأصل على وجهه. Right, في ناحية القصة
In the end of the story.
كسر الناسك الجرة وصال الأصل على وجهه. What does it mean? وصال الأصل على وجهه.
The honey lay down.
The honey وصال flowed على وجهه.
His face.
On his face. Okay? So why have I left a gap here? How did he actually break the jar?
Stick.
Right, with his stick. B Asahu. Biasahu. Remember that asa is always asa.
Yeah.
It's still considered to be majroor, but it's written in that fashion. So that's the answer. في ناحية القصة كسر الناسك الجرة بعصاه وصال العسل على وجهه.
Yeah.
Right? That's the answer. That's what happened in the end, isn't it?
Yeah. All the honey flowed in his mouth.
Right?
Yes, yeah.
So, now on to section B.